Good morning and welcome.
Hello.
Wow, what an introduction, Sam. So,
Yep.
welcome back to the Strasburg Model Railroad Club Lego Department discussion. Today, we are going to be working on designing the camelback. Yay!
See, I knew if I was quiet, I'd eventually hear you do that.
What?
What you just did.
Talking my weird monotone voice.
No, the yay.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Now, did you use a drivetrain on the 460 Camelback?
No,
Or
for
gear
that,
train? Sorry.
no, for that, I just used the Lego train motor. So we were debating whether or not Sam should, since this is his first locomotive, whether or not he should build an entirely new gear train, or use one that's pre-existing, or use just the standard Lego Functions Power Functions motor and put the wheels for the camelback on that. And I think that's what he should do. But it's not my decision. It's his locomotive. Because since this is his first locomotive, I think that would be a little bit easier for him to get things started on, and that should provide enough power to pull 4 or 5 passenger cars with ball bearings.
Yes.
Yas.
I'm doing some math right now, trying to figure out the dimension or the size of the wheels.
Okay. Hello, Corey Page. How you doing? I'm doing fine. I don't know about Sam though. Sam, how are you doing?
You know, I'm doing good.
Just good.
Okay, fine. I'm doing great. How are you? Oh,
I'm
you already
doing,
answered.
I'm doing pretty good. So
Okay.
what size are the drivers?
I'm doing math, but I had to answer how I was doing.
They're 50.
50 inches, which
They'd
I
be
believe is
M.5.
Hmm?
They'd be an M.5.
That is 3.3 studs.
Yeah, that's closest to an M.5 because the medium is 48, and then the large I think is what size are 90s drivers?
Where do I find that
If you look at Glenn's build list, and then the first picture, and then you zoom in up at the top, you can see a little cheat sheet that I don't know if he meant to put that in there, but
for studio?
what?
I mean, where to find the drivers on studio?
Oh,
Is there any way?
you have to design them yourself and then put them in,
Okay.
because those are the M.5s. They have the larges. Oh, you're asking alternative?
Or just yeah, just until I can get custom drivers.
Give me a second. Let me look up 90s drivers, because I want to make sure that I'm not
Yeah.
messing you up.
No, that's fine. Silence. I guess I should screen share. Wow, I can share just studio. It must have been because I need to update the program.
Oh, I need to add your thing to the stream. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, I'm 99.99% sure it should be M.5.
Okay.
Because 90s is a 56, and Glenn told me to use the large. because that's like it's a few inches within the large. I don't remember which exactly it was, whether it's like 2 inches bigger or 2 inches smaller. Okay, so I have LDD open. I'll just use that to show you what I used to do
For the wheel size, you
for
mean?
the wheel size. Yes.
I don't know why it looks. Why am I share? Okay, no. Go ahead.
Okay. I gotta think where it is. It's not there. I know what I use. I just don't know where it is. There are these kind of like round Technic pieces. I guess you could use gears, but I don't recommend that.
Didn't you use gears one time, a long time ago?
I did, but I don't recommend using that. You can do that if you so wish. But I don't recommend it. You know White House. What was it? White House Studios or White House Films? The guy who did the Railway Series, Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
I used the same thing that he did for his Thomas wheels. They're not the exact size, but they're very close. It might be faster if you find the video and then watch it, rather than me trying to load through all this crap.
Here, I can search. Would it be? I wonder if it would be under wheels.
No. Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, but I'm not sure if did he ever say? I don't remember that.
I'm trying to think where it is. Did I leave them on my consolidation? I know I have the file in mind that I used it on, but I don't know if they're still on there. I may have taken them off. Here.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
It's basically two of these pieces put together, and then you put like the tire thing around it. I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
It is a wheel. It's called a wedge belt wheel.
Wedge belt.
Wedge belt.
Okay, found it.
Oh yeah,
So,
there's a camelback that I designed. Yeah.
let me see if I can tell how many studs that is.
If I'm correct, this is the size of
Yeah, it's
the
3
end.
studs. Yeah, it's 3 studs. So then that works.
Yeah, that's the closest thing that I found.
And then what did you put? around it?
This is called a tire for wedge belt.
Oh, wait, it's right next to me. Duh. Okay. Fit won't. Did you put it in the center or kind of?
I put it on the outside to create the flange.
Okay. What I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that's Treble's studio.
Oh.
Oh.
There. Is that it? No.
So close.
Oh, I thought I had it. Nope, that's even worse. Oh, nope. Why is this? I think I need to. Should I turn collision off?
I don't know if that would. Oh, yeah.
So like that?
Yeah. Wait, turn collision on real quick.
Oh, yeah, and now it's saying it is. Ah, this does not come in white. Interesting. Okay. All right.
Well,
so I need.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. I'm just joking, man.
Funny joke.
You know the thing. Well, one of them are floating. Why is that?
Two of them are.
Two of them are floating. All right. Well, I guess that will have to be fixed.
Could start by.
Why is it blank? Oh wait, because there it is. Okay, my bad.
What I suggest is using a Technic axle and then rebuilding them onto there.
Yeah.
That way it's all even and there's no gap in between the two wheels.
Oh, okay. So.
But before you do that, get the measurement for the distance between the drivers, so you can build a Technic frame first, and then put the Technic axle in that Technic frame, and then build that on.
Okay, so I don't really need that right now.
Well, I mean,
why is this floating?
Yes, you do. All right, so.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, I get. Sorry, I get what you're saying. So I would need a.
7 times.
Oh, I cannot spell. Is it an act? Is that what it's called? An axle or?
Well, I would
here it is.
build the frame first, and then put the axle on, and then build the wheels on there.
Okay. So the distance between the two is 7 feet, which is
5.6 studs.
Yeah. So let's see. This is what confused me that one time with that discussion. I know we've had this discussion before. So 5.5, would that
I would round up to 6.
Okay. So would it be like that? Is that 6?
Well, I wouldn't do that because what I think you should do is start by building your Technic frame, and then use the Technic frame with an axle, and build off of the Technic frame.
Okay.
Especially with Studio, because there's a lot of indefinite placing of the parts.
Okay. Am I allowed to show this? Like, I don't know. That's the one. So you mean start with like pieces like these?
Yes.
Okay. So I would need a 1x6, correct?
1x8 Technic. Correct?
Yeah, 1x8. Yeah.
Because you got to figure there's one less.
What do I got to do now?
Bear with me. I can English. Just give me a second. I gotta
Alright.
learn it first. Yeah, you gotta figure that with the Technic brick, there's one less technical than there are studs in the brick.
Alright, so I got this place down. John is literally gonna have to help me step by step because, like I said, I've never done this before. So, what do you want me to do next?
I'll show you. So say that I have this brick right here, right? So I guess that's my fault. I should explain it a little bit more better. What I think you should do is then start from this and then build out. So there's the 4 stud gap, and then keep these bricks, the plates here. You don't have to use them in the final design. Just keep them there for now until you get your thing down. And
Get
then,
my thing down.
yes, get the thing down.
Okay.
And then once this loads, get an axle that's long and put it in here. And then do the same thing, but for right there.
You said 6 studs long.
Yeah, 6M long or whatever. Crap, I didn't.
I get what.
And then that thing, and then rinse and repeat all the way around, and then you've got your start for the base.
Okay. Should I just put them on top just for now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that.
I should have probably added in the. No. Never mind. Alright. So now I need the axle. That would be under technically. That is not. It is. It's very uneven. It looks like the frame's up so high, but I know that's just deceiving.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. That. You say something?
No, sorry.
Okay. Looks about. I think that's even. Okay, why did that place? Okay, let's. I don't know why I did that. Wait. There we go. Does that look half decent?
All right, so now that you got that down, now we gotta figure out how to work that gear train into it.
Yeah. Am I, okay, yeah, I'm on screen. All right. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm looking too. I don't know if you don't want me screen sharing. I'm looking at the mom and pa. I have the crocodile locomotive, which oh, you're muted.
Sorry, you have the crocodile locomotive?
Yeah, I have the crocodile locomotive, and I think it has a drive. It has a gear drive. I know it's not exactly the same, but I could see, do you want me to see how that worked, or just kind of go custom,
Well, I mean,
get some ideas from it?
yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna mute myself. Be right back.
All right, sounds good. So, how's everyone doing tonight? You enjoy that the game? Anyone else watch sports? Because I don't.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. We got absolutely nothing accomplished.
Yep. So they used the new battery box in the crocodile locomotive.
Right. So, how does
Which,
do you want to
you,
turn your camera on and show us what the gear train is in that thing?
yes.
It says device not connected. I think you need to allow the use of your camera, Sam? Oh, he left. That's convenient. So I guess it's just me. Oh, he's back.
Okay, I don't know why it's not.
It says
Sorry, every time I click the start camera button, it takes me backstage. So,
Huh.
and I don't know why. But so they're using the new motor,
Right.
which I might be able to screen share. What it would be new Lego motor, maybe. It would be new Lego battery. Is it the
Yeah.
battery box, right? Yeah, it's $50.
But we're not worried about that right now. We're just worried about the gear train.
Um, yeah. Let me. I'm screen sharing.
Okay.
This is what they're using. Um, which I guess is kind of you said or you wouldn't recommend this, right?
Using that,
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't witnessed it and used it firsthand, but from what I heard about using the Bluetooth part of it,
Mhm.
that especially at conventions because you got all the Bluetooth signals from everyone's phone, and you can't expect everyone to turn it off.
Mhm.
Um,
Well, that's actually you have to load up the app and then log into it and connect to it.
right, but I think from what this is just what I've heard. From what
Mhm.
I've heard, just using the normal remote is fine.
Yeah, I
But
don't know why.
I've never used
It's
power.
got 2.5-star reviews anyway.
Oh, yikes! A lot of people don't like it because with the old power functions, you could stack the connectors
Hmm.
on top of each other, and this one you're only limited to two.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more limitations with the motors because every motor has its own pre-programmed way of way of functioning, I guess.
And I'm guessing I would also have the room to include the old system.
I don't know. What do you mean?
The old one with the receiver and the battery box. I'd have room for that.
Oh, I don't know. Ooh,
Would I have to put in the tender
you definitely have to put it in the tender, but I'm not sure if there's there. I don't know if you'd have enough room in the tender.
for the battery box and the receiver?
Yeah, it's a fair point. As it is right now, I think it's still cheaper to just use the old system, the old power function system.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I'm talking about that old system.
Yeah.
Or I might be forced to do the new. That way it's just the battery box.
Well, I mean, you already have sets that contain both power functions and powered up components, right?
Hmm. The Disney train.
Right.
And that works just fine for me.
Are you using the phone app?
Hmm.
Hmm.
It didn't come with a remote.
Really?
No.
Oh,
So wasn't there what was the Lego City um
the passenger trains?
it's like the most new one. And it did come with a new remote. Yeah, here I'll screen share again.
Okay.
Uh,
At it.
came with this remote right there.
Right.
Did that? I think that also. I wonder if I could get a battery box from that set, and then that way I still had a remote.
But you could just go to the Lego store and buy a remote.
Hmm.
That's what they're doing now.
Oh, okay. I see.
Remember I told you the last time that I went there to buy the stuff for the show that never happened? I was like, hey, I didn't get any of these, but I think you should know that now they're selling all the individual powered up stuff, like all the motors individually bagged, all the battery boxes, and the remotes.
So it sounds like I'm gonna use the new option with the new remote.
Well, I don't think you can if you're going to use a gear train. Because I'm pretty sure with the since this is one thing that I really kind of hate about Powered Up is, and Glenn will probably correct me on this if I'm wrong, which I might be because I don't know, but though I think the way it is all the normal powered up motor that just has like a only like an one directional thing unless you reprogram it. Wait, no, it doesn't because no, it doesn't. Never mind. That's a different.
Here, I'm
Oh
gonna text
no,
you a
I'm not up to
picture
date.
of. I'm gonna
I'm not
text
up.
you a picture since I can't turn on my camera for some reason.
Okay, I don't think. Okay, so I know that what I said is not correct because with the crocodile locomotive, when you add powered up to it, is you just put the powered up motor in it, not the power functions train motor, correct?
Huh? Sorry, I was looking at the text.
So when you put a powered when you motorize the crocodile
Uh,
locomotive, you don't use the Lego train motor. You put a normal powered up motor in there, right?
for the crocodile.
For the crocodile.
I'm texting you a picture of
Okay.
what the conversion, how they're telling me to convert it.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Okay, so yeah,
So that's what I'm thinking of doing to fit everything.
just using that.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have room for the battery box, probably, right?
Hmm.
And so I could put the motor, obviously, where the inside the cab, and
Right.
then have the battery box in the tender.
All right. So,
That's what I'm thinking.
but before we go any further with this, we need to make sure that the gear train that we have from Kale will fit inside number four because number four is a small locomotive.
Kinda.
Kinda. It's
It is. Um,
there's no exact height.
yeah, so I guess I'll buy the new system, which will obviously cost some money, but in the grand scheme of things, probably work out best. Do you want me to screen share again? That way there's something people can see.
Sure.
And it's just not us.
I mean, no one's watching it anyway.
It was working. Oh, nope. The okay. Anyway,
How tall is it though? It doesn't.
let me see. Hold on.
Okay, I can I can big brain this.
Can you?
I probably not.
I mean, oops. What?
Yeah, I can. I know maths. I know enough to not know nothing.
Um, four studs, 4.5
What?
ish.
What?
Tall. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I'm talking about the height of the entire locomotive.
Oh, the entire. Oh, I thought you wanted to know what I currently had.
No.
I see that now.
So it should be like 11-ish feet tall from the diagrams. I don't know. That seems a little short. The
Yeah.
top of the boiler should be to the top of the boiler. It should be that because I took the diameter of
Hmm.
the boiler and I divided that in half, and it measures from the bottom to the midpoint of the boiler. And I added that to that's the diameter, and that gave me 11-ish feet. So
Um,
it's studs.
could you measure your HO scale,
Uh,
the brass one?
it's in my room. Give me a second.
Okay,
So it should come out to 8-ish studs.
8-ish. Okay.
Ish.
Let me see what that looks like.
Okay, so here, let me screen share.
So this is how tall it's saying.
All right, hold on. Let me screen share. So there's a bit of a problem. I don't think this gear train as is. Well, okay, hold on.
I'm holding.
So
I drop my phone, I swear, every time we're doing this.
I'm trying not to show the whole gear train. Um, that's kind of classified. I'm probably gonna private this stream afterwards, even though no one's watching it. So this is probably gonna be the height of the boiler. I think it should be fine.
Yeah, because of the cab.
But you
If
gotta.
it's inside the cab.
I know, but I don't think this
Oh, yeah.
all gonna fit in the cab.
Yeah, that's true.
But it should be fine. It won't be the most structurally integral thing, but it should be fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put you back on.
Okay, well, I was there. Yeah. So where are you going to get the brass bottle?
Sure, if I can remember where it is. Give me an hour.
Okay.
I also need to find my special ruler that converts or that measures things in scaled stuff. So, yeah, give me a few minutes.
I can also go on mute maybe and then just put in the chat. We'll be back shortly.
Or you could entertain them with your guitar thing.
I'm back. Oh, there we go. I accidentally clicked the start camera instead of muting myself.
Sam, you should play something on the guitar to entertain the people who aren't here.
No, I'm good.
Oh, well, that sucks. Here's Johnny. I'm back. So now we're just waiting on Sam. So I'm just gonna get the ow.
I came right back as you came back.
That's hot.
Okay. Oh my god. I feel bad for people that have headphones.
I have headphones.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
I keep all. Okay, awesome. Glenn said he'll be on here in 10 minutes, and then that should help things along a lot better because I don't know how to put things into words really. I find this with drumming too. Like I know what to do, I just don't know how to explain it. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that. I have that same problem.
This is an awkward angle.
So how's your week been?
Me or the chat?
Huh?
Are you talking to me or the chat?
No, I'm just talking to you.
Oh, it's
I mean, unless
not too bad.
break the silence.
Every time I don't look at a brass locomotive, I forget how much I absolutely love looking at a bare brass locomotive without paint on it. It's N scale, HO scale. Shall be right back.
Bless you.
And I am right back.
You are right back.
Yeah.
Didn't even need to mute yourself.
Nope. I feel kind of stupid sometimes when I'm handling my brass locomotives because I usually wear white gloves, and that's what I'm doing right now. So
Thanks for the information.
the top of the boiler is about 11 feet off the ground. Also, for the boiler, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not.
You said it is 11 feet off the ground?
It is 11 feet off the ground.
Okay, so let me.
So that should equate to. You could round that up to
9.
8-ish, 9 studs.
It's 8.8, so.
Yeah, I would round that up to 9.
I'm taking every stud I can get. So let me do that. Oops. Oh, and I'm not screen sharing. Okay, why did it...
Another thing that we got to figure out is what boiler technique you're going to use.
That is another...
Since this boiler is like only like 4 feet, 4.6-ish feet wide.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It's like 4 studs then, right?
I don't know if I'm doing the math correctly because it says the diameter is 56 inches, right?
Yeah.
And find the feet of that.
No, that... Yeah,
what?
no. Yeah, that's 4.8. 56 inches is 4.8. So... It's about 4 studs. I feel like that would look really weird.
I don't think so. So I'm looking at my brass model. That's when I realized that the boiler looks really small.
Yeah. I guess it is.
Hey, remember, you brought this upon us. This is your decision to build this to build this locomotive, not mine. So
Yeah, I know.
our suffering is caused by you.
I didn't cause squat.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm off-centered. Jeez. Okay. So that's going to be the height to the top of the boiler, correct?
Oh, sorry, you're not.
Is the 9 studs to the top of the boiler, or is that to the top of the cab?
Top of the boiler.
Top of the boiler. Okay.
Found a cheat sheet on Flickr for
On liquor.
on Blicker for boiler sizes. If I can find them, I'll send them to you.
Okay.
I know I have them saved somewhere in my favorites. Okay, I went back to the beginning. I did not see them.
Get over there.
No.
Step in some drugs.
You know it. Nah.
Yeah, I know
Don't
you.
do drugs.
Stay in
Drugs are
school.
bad. Yes. Stay in school. Don't do school, kids. Actually, do school. I was being funny joke man, but that's actually not a. It's not a funny joke. I know a few people who have flunked out of high school, and they regret it. Like I talked to him a year later. He's talking about how he can't get a job anywhere. He's working at McDonald's all day, and his life sucks. So stay in school. I did not yawn.
So what should we is there anything we should build, work on?
Yes, number 4.
Specifically on number 4.
Um,
While we're just kind of just sitting here.
Usually what I do, here, I'll show you what I kind of like to do.
Here, I'll stop sharing.
Okay, I'll share my screen then. So what I'll do is I'll kind of lay things out and then convert them and then lay them out in plates, like say, that was a weird noise. The distance between 2 drivers is 4 studs. So I'll leave that there and then I'll color code it. So we'll just color code this one blue. And then say this is a weird locomotive and the distance between the next driver is 6 studs. So I'll do that. Well, that didn't quite work out.
Yeah, that looks the same to me.
Kind of need a blind driver. Put that there. It's a little. Oh no, it's not. It works. It's just lower. And then so yeah, we got that. and then we'll color code that. We'll call that one not. And then so the distance between from here to the give it a second. It's gotta load. So give me a second to find the cheat sheet. The person might have deleted it. I think they deleted it. Well, that was.
You're still on the. Are you frozen?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I was looking on my phone. We'll just call this piston for now. We're gonna call that piston. I know it don't quite look like one, but say there's a distance of about like what is it? 5 studs. It's 4. I can maths and count.
Mm-hmm.
I can read and spell. That's why I asked how to spell possess when it was right in front of my face, and we'll just call that sand. So does that make sense?
Yeah, about you color coding, yeah.
Yeah, like I usually do this first, and then I go back and throw those things there.
Looking at the model. Is there here just while we're waiting, color
Do you want to share your screen again?
Yeah, sure.
Share.
So I plan on doing obviously the number 4 paint scheme, and then I would like to see what Age of Steam paints it in. If they do the Redding scheme, which I would imagine they will.
Yeah, probably, unless they're like epic bro time, and then they go Strasburg.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That'd be awesome.
Is there okay, words. I'm just trying to think of the egg for number 4. How to, or if I'm gonna have to like 3D print apart.
Oh, the front piece?
Yeah, the front egg. What to even use for that? Like, it's such a weird.
Well, for now, I would just do like a 1x2 for the center.
Like that.
Yeah, like that. Because it had that black rectangular plate.
Whenever it first arrived.
Yeah.
Trying to think what else. Okay, so that'll be whenever time comes for that. Do you think I should start on pistons?
I think you should start by laying out, converting all the measurements.
Okay. So obviously we have 6 studs in between the wheels.
Right.
So I can mark that first. If I can find where plate is. There we go. Is that 6 studs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it.
It looked like it was like shorter to me. Oh no, I've had that illusion before.
Yeah, I understand what you mean though.
I've done that before. All right, so we'll make it blue.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right.
Doing the thing to get the other thing to get the choo-choo running. Woo!
So overall, it's 25 feet long. So 25 times 0.8. Oh, that's 20. Is there a 1 by 20? No, there is not. That'd be crazy. Yeah. So
And then,
if that's in the center of the locomotive,
right. And then from the wheel, just the front wheel to the center of the piston, I would round that up to like 3 studs. Because that's 3 feet 9 inches. If you round that up to 4 feet, multiply that by 0.8, you get 3.2.
yeah. So I'll do 3. So, oops, almost went past. And then from there to the front pilot, I just did 5 times 0.8, and that's 4. I don't know why I need a calculator for that. We'll do coral.
Ooh, he's getting fancy.
There's a coral striped monorail at Disney. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And then 9 point. Shoot. We're gonna divide by 12. Is 0.25. Don't know why. I'm just. I don't have math this semester, so I'm just stupid.
It's okay. I'm always
So,
stupid.
so that's 7.4. So I guess it's 7. We'll make that. Make that dark red. Yay, camelback. There it is. Woohoo.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Glenn's here.
I am here.
Yay.
Thank you
Hello.
guys.
Has
for-
come to
for
save the
inviting me.
day. I have no clue what I'm trying to say half the time. So
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
okay. That's okay. I don't either. So you guys are. What are you guys doing right now?
We are working on the camelback.
Oh boy.
I feel like I heard John say that.
No, this is gonna be cool. I'm confident that you guys can pull this off. This will be. It's a cool engine, and iconically Strasburg. All right, answer me this question. So there's shoot, a former vice president of Strasburg. His last name is. It sounds like Gordon. I think. The last name.
Gorbachev?
No.
Um,
It's like a former vice president of Strasburg.
I'll be right back. I can go grab my book.
Cool. I couldn't. Yeah.
I feel like I know what you're talking about, and I feel like I always just read it as Gordon. So I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure.
Because all right. So I'll wait till John gets back to explain it.
Yeah, I don't know which book he went to grab
That's
or
all
how
right.
he's gonna even find it, but
Oh, that's all right. Let me
yeah.
see what he says.
Oh, I think I hear footsteps. There he is.
Oh, I can see the comments on. All right. I just figured out how to use this thing.
And did you
Yeah.
figure it out? Sam?
What?
Did you figure it out?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, John found out about this program, and since Google Hangouts is no longer an option,
Okay, well I was wrong. I thought it had the vice presidents as well as the presidents. Was he one of the founding vice presidents?
Possibly.
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, why is this important?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Bowman? No, wait. That starts with a B. I'm so stupid. I just blanked for a second on who you were talking about, and I was like, the first name I saw.
Does sound like Gordon. If you think about it.
Sure, make me feel better for saying that.
No, I'm being serious.
Um,
So the reason why this is important is today at Age of Steam, a guy, he said that his dad and his grandfather were at different times vice president of Strasburg.
Oh wow.
And he had, and it was that last name, but I couldn't quite catch it.
trying to, if maybe you say he was a president at one point or someone, his grandfather.
What's that?
Did you say that one of them was a president?
Yeah, president or vice president is, I'm pretty sure he said vice president.
Okay.
Because in the back of the Strasburg and color book, it has a list of all the presidents. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just vice president.
Okay.
But yeah, he was at taking a tour at Age of Steam today, and I talked with him for a while.
Yeah, it's not listed on their presidents.
What year did he say?
I can tell Sam that Sam doesn't really know what he's doing after getting to that point in studio.
Oh, well then I don't know what I'm doing because I told him to do that. Kind of. Or I told him to start out that way.
That's a pretty good way to start out. That's about how I would do it. You got the wheelbase, what looks like the firebox on one end.
Yeah, this is firebox.
Okay.
Distance to the piston, and then from the piston to the running board.
Got it. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I would say that you're probably going to end up with a Power Functions medium motor in there. You're down slightly.
I don't think it'll be able to fit in there though.
Kale was able to put a medium motor in the firebox and of his Pennsy A5.
Oh wait, which one's the medium motor? I keep on forgetting.
The M motor. The M motor is the smaller one with the stud, with the anti-studs on the bottom.
Oh.
The L motor is just all Technic pin holes. So
that always throws me off because there's no small. I just find it odd because there's no
yeah,
small.
I don't know why there's no small motor.
Is that on?
If you go into your categories, it's like electric comma motor or electric drop down arrow motor.
Battery box, or there it is, sorry, motor.
There you go. Scroll down, keep going. Left. That one. That's
go.
what you want.
Perfect.
Yep, you'll gear that down. I don't know exactly what the gearing was that Kale used in his A5, but you definitely need to gear that down.
Okay, I can maybe text him, see if he has any pictures of the gearing in the A5.
I will text him. He might be able to just whip it out.
Okay. Thanks.
I did something in my 31. I don't know if it's probably not what Kale did, but I did something and it doesn't work that well, but it works for now. I can probably grab that.
I didn't know that you put power functions motors into your 31.
I did, and then I
You're
changed it.
madman.
Yeah. The first one that I did was I just ripped it off of Jason Steinhurst. I think that's his
Oh
last
yeah,
name.
yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. Cause you had that that Docksider. Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah, the 060, but that was really slow.
Yeah,
With the run gear.
Yeah, you gotta gear it weirdly, and yeah, it's gonna be slow, but like it's an 040 switcher.
Hmm.
You could straight gear it. You're not gonna pull as much.
And then
You honestly, you might even be able to just like make the gearing changeable. Like you could create a version of the powertrain with it geared down and then one with it geared straight and see which one you like more
Okay.
in like in real life.
Yeah.
Whichever works better for you. Because you guys are probably not gonna pull but like maybe like 3 cars with this, right? Maybe 2.
that's what I was saying, but Sam,
Yeah, I think.
2, you said?
I was saying like 3 or 4, and Sam wants to do more.
Yeah.
No,
I think
3 or 4 is probably good. And then, if any more, I know in real life they used the 44 tonner back then to help push the trains.
yeah, that would be good. I would just say that aim for 3 and you might be able to do it with a 1-to-1 gearing. You really should be able to do it with a geared down.
And then that's why I suggested using the standard power functions train motor and putting the actual wheels on that, and then building off of that, because
No, you don't want to do that.
No.
No. Those motors are, no matter how many people you see do otherwise, those motors are really just built for to be used with the um, S wheels.
Okay, because that's what I used in my 31 for the longest time. I had it in the tender, and I was able to pull. It was able to pull the 2 Suburban
Yeah.
passenger cars, which don't have ball bearings.
Yeah.
So I figured that. All right, but I trust you.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to figure out if I should use the new battery box that Lego's been doing. Like that was in the new Lego City train sets and the Disney set.
I wouldn't.
I didn't know if there was room in the tender or where.
You could, but I wouldn't.
Okay.
All right, Kale has one photo that I'm gonna send you. It's not great, but it would tell you at least a little bit.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll help at least some.
Oh yeah. Thanks.
Oh, Kale's watching now. Every time you guys talk about the camelback, that's what he says.
What does he say? Sorry.
Free 1187.
I wasn't looking at. I wasn't looking at the chat.
That's all right. I'm looking at the chat and your screen right now.
Yeah, I guess I'll also probably get 3D printed side rods and go the full.
It's the only way.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to look at the tender today. There wasn't a good time.
Oh, that's fine. No rush, obviously,
I
or
appreciate it.
pressure to do that. John has the scale converter for his brass model,
There you go.
so they moved 1187 into one of the stalls, correct?
Yeah, they moved it into stall 3.
Yeah.
Kale says it starts out as the example powertrain that I sent you guys. The last gear on the driver axle is a 20-tooth gear instead of a 12. So that will probably help.
So 22 gear, you said?
Yeah, the 20-tooth gear, the 20-tooth bevel gear.
The last one?
Yeah, it's the one that goes on the driver axle.
How does it?
So go to, I think it's the one in the bottom left. Bottom
This
left,
one?
that one. I think it's that one.
Yeah, 22.
Hold up. Yeah, yeah, that's it. 20-tooth bevel. That's the one that'll fit actually on the driver axle.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
So
so
that's a gear down. And then you yeah, now that I know that, you definitely should be able to make a geared straight version.
Okay.
And Kale says he can send you more photos tomorrow if you need.
Okay. Yeah, I can message him. So would I power it? Like, I have zero knowledge on how to do this. So would I power it from the back driver?
I would go for the back driver.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. So I should put collision back on. Or it's like a tan saying it's not available in black.
oh, that's really smart.
So it's not the 20 tooth with the pinhole.
What's that?
It's just the because this one has the pinhole on it.
You want going off of that one, scroll up a little bit. More, keep going. Right. That one.
Okay, the 12.
Yeah.
I think that one's available in black.
Yeah, that one is.
So it's just a matter of
The rest, yeah, it's basically that, the double version of the 20-tooth gear, and then another one of the 12-tooth gears that you just got.
okay.
Yeah. And then basically the rest of it is just, can you put the Technic in between to get all that together?
For the base, should he, instead of just using those two 1x8, should he use the what is it called? The center piece that was in one. The
what?
4x6. The 4x6 Technic brick.
Can't hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I would.
That way it doesn't rip itself out of the gear train if it's under too much.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right, so Technic. Let's see. Search for it. Yeah. So it's that. Maybe I have to turn collisions off for a second.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what you want.
Glenn, what's Studio? How do you use the build guide?
The what?
The build guide.
Like the instruction mode?
Yes.
I have no idea. I've never used it.
We're
So
confused as well.
So the way that I do any of that, and this is not necessarily the right way to do it, but you see on like your right, you've got like the entire parts of the model that you're working on. You can add those into different steps, and that's what I do.
Oh.
There's
And then
probably a much better way of doing it, but
do you like pull apart the model?
basically, like you can. One of the ways that I've done it is like I put different bricks into different steps. Like you can basically select them in the world, and they'll highlight on the right. And then like you can right click on those and then send move to new step. And that's basically what I've done for the majority of anything that I need to put instructions together for.
All right.
Not that that's the only way, but
Okay, because I'm scared about doing that, like designing a steam locomotive in Studio, because when I built my London run, which is the most recent passenger car that I built, I did that through Studio just by pulling pieces off and looking at it.
yeah, there you go. That's what you're gonna want to do. It does force you to move, like the brick goes a little bit farther outside of the wheel on a profile view, but you need it.
I'll just turn inflation off and leave it like that, I guess.
So, Glenn, for the boiler, it's going to be the diameter for the boiler should only be 4 studs. Do you think he should use the boiler technique that I used on my most recent locomotive? Or
No, I think that would be too big.
okay,
I think that if you find a way to use it properly, you could use those like 4x4 round bricks. But you might not want to use those. You could also use the cheese slope design.
Tony,
That would be about 4 studs, just slightly bigger than.
Okay.
what about? Hear me out on this, but what if you just use that really old technique of the snot 4x4 round brick?
Yeah,
You,
that's the first option. I think I said. I think we're talking about the same thing.
or no, you were talking about the cheese slope, Tony Sava's cheese slope.
Yeah,
Right?
that, or you could use the 4x4 round brick.
Okay.
That would be 4 studs and darn round.
Mhm.
But you don't have to use any of those, or you don't have to use those bricks if you don't want to.
All right. So should I add in maybe a 1x2 right here to a 1x2 brick?
I'd focus on the gearing first.
Okay.
That part is easy.
Okay. So is it just kind of a matter of
So you should be able to take that black gear, turn it 90 degrees, and then put it down in the middle of.
did I turn that 90 degrees?
Yeah, that's it. And now
Okay.
you put it right down in there. You
Oh,
should be able to get that to mesh with the tan gear, and that's like that center hole right there. That's where you want it. You have to like put an axle in there or position it manually somehow.
Okay.
But I believe you should be able to fit that down inside that.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, you go. You got to camera angle it. There you go. That should be about it.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't forget to put an axle on there though, because when you go to build it, there's no axle.
Yeah. So then the axle goes through here.
Yep.
Connecting. Okay, let me pull that up. Just a something, or not just like a 3.
Yeah, 3 would work. I'm pretty sure that meshes properly. Turn on collision. Okay.
It's just saying that.
Yeah, okay. You should be okay. If it's not, I'd be shocked and upset for you, but I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, I could always just buy in the next order, just buy the frame, make sure that's all working. Or, I mean, I don't know. I'll see. So then I don't want to. I don't know if Cal wants me to. John sent me the drivetrain for number 43. I don't know if I'll stop screen sharing for a second. This that way I'm not completely lost.
Lost in the sauce.
Oops. Okay. So I kind of placed then. Oops. Right, I got to screen share again. So then, would I place another gear like right here?
Oh, sorry. I need to add you back on.
You don't have to.
Okay.
What I would do is take a. Oh, let's see. Trying to do the math in my head. A 5-stud Technic lift arm.
Would it be under linker?
It'd be under
Or-
lift arm. Technic, lift arm. You use the search function way more than I do. Go Technic, drop down.
Okay, that's what I'm under.
Hit the drop down arrow next to Technic, and then hit lift arm.
Okay.
And then scroll down the thin 5-stud boy. Make sure you don't get the one with the axle holes on the ends. Get the other one.
Yep. So then this one.
Yep, that's what you want. And then I'd put that vertically on that axle with the small gear.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, I think that'll probably work all right. And then you can fill in the rest.
Okay, so then just basically connect this then to
that motor. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
I think you
Okay.
should put it on both sides of the gears.
You
Because looking at
can.
the
You
picture,
can.
that way they don't kind of force when gears are binding. They're
Actually,
gonna move.
it's what you should do is take a shoot. You need a longer lift. Yeah, just go with that for right now. We'll fill it in later.
Okay. And then is it the pin to kind of connect this to
So I'd put your gears in first.
Okay. Would it be another
You need that gear will not mesh with that gear You need a, what do you need? You're going off of the lift arm. You're going off of the lift arm vertically. You need a 20 tooth gear.
So another one of these.
Yeah, but there's a double wide version of it, which I
Okay.
believe is, go back up. Right there. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, you
Okay.
gotta. I think that's in. I think you can get those in black.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay, there you go.
John knows.
Yeah, because I recently ordered a few.
Yeah,
For
but
an
we
undisclosed project.
we don't talk about that on stream.
Not yet.
Yeah, and then so yeah, that should be good. And then you'll need to actually gear it down. One more gear on top of that.
Okay.
And then what else you could do is, once you get all of that in place, we can make a version that is geared directly
Oh, but
Okay.
and give that a shot. But yeah, you fill that in for now. It's pretty self-explanatory from here on in. It's basically just filling the gaps that you've already made.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
Can I make a suggestion on how
No.
you should?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
What
I
is it?
feel valued. So, um, Sam, with the lift arm, I think you should put that on the other side of the gear if it'll fit.
Like on the
You
left
mean
side of there.
Yeah, on the left side.
I don't think it would, right?
You could. I just don't think that you need it.
I'm what I'm saying is like I
Um,
think you should put that there and then build up the bricks on top of where that the 1x2 space is, like with the 1x2 plate or 1x2 plates, and then the then you can put the motor, stick the motor on there, and then have it. It would,
You're almost right, John. You got the idea right.
yeah, that point that's what counts, right? I tried. I got close.
Yeah, you
take
got the idea. Sam, I would just put the gears on right now,
Good.
and then you'll be able to fill in the rest with Technic in a minute.
Okay. So the next, I'm sorry. I'm feeling like I'm like
You need
no idea what I'm doing.
the 20 tooth gear on top of that 12 tooth gear,
Okay.
and that
Um,
switch that should be one hole between those two axles.
So like
So
this
if
one
you
right
put
here.
you put an axle in the middle of that, yeah, you should. That's where you want it to be.
You could probably just clone the axle that you already have.
Yeah, I could probably do that, but you know.
Sam's likes doing things the hard way.
Exactly. That looks like that works, right?
Yep. I mean, it's just you have to rotate one of those gears so that the teeth don't line up, but it doesn't really matter in studio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so the next
And then so you've just gone from a 12 to a 20 or a 12 to a 20. So now you need to go back to a 12 to get an actual gear down.
would
That
the
makes
12
sense.
go on top of
Yeah,
the 20?
You put the 12 on top of that 20, and then that 12 on the top, that axle that it's on, you want to connect your motor to that axle.
Okay, so it needs to be longer than that.
Yeah, you want to make it. You could probably make it 4 studs with a stop, but you don't mean to make it that long.
Okay.
Which side should he put the motor on?
I would put it with on the firebox side of the gear. So that spacing down below that you've laid out, excuse me, I'm yawning. Is that
I can see why. Go ahead.
that red that red bit represents the firebox, right? Is
Mhm.
that to the back of the firebox or to the back of the platform?
To the back of the firebox, I believe. Yeah, because what we have the plans that don't include the it's
Okay.
just to the end of the firebox.
Okay. Because
The
so is there actually? I should know this, but is there a platform on the locomotive underneath the firebox, or is it just all tender decking?
I'm pretty sure it's all tender decking. I can pull out the
I should
model
check.
again.
I should check my phone. I have a photo of this. I know. I must have a photo of this.
There is a deck on the back, but it's not an actual deck. Like it cuts off at the end of the firebox, and then there's the hinge deck thing.
The drop plate thingy.
Yes, that thing. Yes, Glenn's big brain.
Yep, many wrinkles. Why do I not have a photo of this?
I can send you a picture.
I have a photo of 1187, but I don't. That's annoying. I thought I had a photo of it. I've got a photo of the tender on the truck or the trailer at Age of Steam in the parking lot. And that's got like a stud and a half or two worth of tender decking on it.
Yeah, because I would guess it had to be pretty big for the crew
Yes.
to comfortably shovel the coal.
Okay, so yeah, it's just the drop plate. But what you could do is you probably could just make that to where it's just your drop plate. We're just gonna call it a drop plate, is rigid to your frame or your locomotive, and it just sits over the tender deck. I do that with all of my locomotives.
Okay.
So okay, so that the red goes to the back wall of the firebox.
Yes.
Okay, so then you probably want, but the actual, because like you have the offshoot of the cab roof there too, so your actual model is going to be several studs longer.
Hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just wondering because making sure to put the motor in the right place, but
Yeah.
I think that'll work.
Yeah,
and
we're
you
using
should,
the blueprints. I think John sent it in the chat.
yeah, you should be able to build a Wooten firebox around that motor easily.
Okay. Yeah. I can. It seems like I got a comfortable amount of space based on.
That I think you're off to a great start.
Yeah. No. Thanks for helping out, and because
Yeah, I got
like I said, I've
I got
never
you guys.
done any sort of gear train before, and this is why I was kind of holding off.
I got you guys.
So,
This is good
uh,
stuff.
Yeah.
so thank you.
I might want an 1187 for myself someday. So
Yeah, I'll do. I call the Strasburg paint scheme.
there you go.
I'm guessing John and I were speculating if Age of Steam will put in the Reading paint scheme.
I believe that they will. I don't know what they're going to do with it yet. I don't think that they know what they're going to do with it yet. But whether cosmetic or operational, I'm confident that they're going to put it in Reading.
Okay. Yeah, seems like that would be the most historic and.
Yep. Because for a long time they had this. Most of the tour guides would have this thing where they would talk about how 13 would haul coal, and they had a lump of anthracite on the pilot, but none of those engines burned anthracite. Now they've got 1187, an anthracite burner, so they moved that to. They put it on the camelback pilot instead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it wasn't also the Lackawanna. They were also famous for the anthracite. Yeah, I rode the anthracite.
Yeah, the guy I was talking to today, the Strasburg fellow. He was saying about how the Erie, I think it was, had a lot of camelbacks.
John, is that the one you built? Erie?
The consolidation or the 10-wheeler.
The 10-wheeler?
I think that one was loosely based off a C&J.
Oh, okay.
Yo, send me a photo, dog.
Here, I got it pulled up.
I already did.
I haven't heard of this.
Yes, you have.
I have not.
I'm pretty sure. I thought I sent you that. Okay, I'm doubting myself now. I'm sorry. I did not.
That's a sick brass model, by the way, John. That looks epic.
Thanks.
When did you get that?
Oh, my grandfather.
That's
He
awesome.
accidentally bought it.
Accident-
He accidentally bought it, not knowing it was Strasburg, and then he gifted it to me.
Oh.
And
Well,
then
so he got it for you anyways, but he's like, oh, it's
yeah,
Strasburg. Wow.
he didn't know it was Strasburg. I figured that out.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah.
He just randomly gifted you an A, whatever it was.
Yes. And
Yo, dude, that's sick looking.
thanks.
That looks epic.
And
I love it.
I cheated with the drivetrain
Yeah, it happens.
because of I used the Lego.
Yeah.
Sam, you already given up?
Oh no, I was just you guys were discussing. I didn't want to. I don't know, and I wanted to read the comments too. I haven't because every time I switch over because every time I go to share the screen on Studio, it goes away, and it's so weird. Oh, am I frozen?
No.
All right. Well, my computer's like, it's saying Chrome's not responding. So if I just disappear,
That would be not convenient at all.
That would
No.
be not good.
Well, we can still hear you. So
yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
So far, so good.
can you
Okay.
still hear us?
Yeah, It's just
Sam? Sam? Sam,
I
we
feel
can't
like
hear
you're
you.
joking.
Yeah, you're calling my bluff. Yeah.
I get it.
Not it says not responding, and it's just I got the loading wheel of death.
The blue flaming donut.
Yeah. Can you still hear me?
No.
Okay, well the screen like faded now, so
Oh my goodness.
this is going downhill real fast.
Brother.
Yeah. I have a feeling this isn't gonna respond, so
I know the feeling. Sometimes so my school issued laptops for us to use for online schooling, right? And what mine likes to do is I just send it in the group chat, but it likes to do that sometimes. Sam, are you still there?
yeah.
Okay.
So I can rejoin. I can shut off my computer and rejoin, or if you feel like that's a good place to, I don't care either way.
I think it's up to Glenn because he has actual work.
No, I don't. It's Saturday.
Well, I mean,
People don't typically work on the weekends, John.
I know.
I could
but
stay up. I could stay up till 2 if I wanted to.
it's up to Glenn. He's our guest, and
Glenn can be here for as long or as little as he wants to be.
okay. So, does Glenn want to be here?
I want to be here.
Okay, I
join
want to be here. So, Sam, it's up to you.
All right, I'll reboot the computer then. So I'll be back. Really quick, do you ever watch Seinfeld? Any?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what I'm talking about? George or what's his name? Jimmy
No.
talks
freaking
about
clue.
himself in the third person.
No freaking clue.
Okay, well, all right. Let me.
I've never seen a full episode of Seinfeld.
Oh, you got to. It's like one of the best. It's the
No,
best.
I'm aware. I just never cared enough to do it.
All right, I'm gonna close out and try and come back in.
Alrighty.
All right. So, Glenn, are you okay if I work on your choo choo?
No, you're not allowed.
Oh,
I don't
too
care.
bad.
I don't care. That's up to you to show it on stream or not.
Okay. Well, yeah. I
there
may
it
or
is.
may not have leaked some photos of the original design, but this is ATN.
Oh, I saw those. It's hardly a leak anymore.
Well, I mean, I sent them to you.
No, I mean, I saw where you leaked them. Didn't you post something on Twitter?
I posted some pictures of wheels being painted. That's about it.
Oh yeah, well I saw those.
Well,
And then yeah, I saw the ones that you texted me.
Well,
Kale says kick me off. Go away, Kale.
okay. Well, I'm gonna fix the headlight now
All
because
right.
that's the first thing that I remembered to do. And I'm probably gonna need your help for some of the other details because I'm not that good with
I'll
stuff
do
like
what
that.
I'll do what I can do.
Is you know the stuff. I
Kind
kind
of.
of.
I need to send you 2 photos.
Oh boy.
One of them I bought. The other one I took from a photo that I got, or that Age of Steam owns.
Sam's here in spirit.
Oh my goodness. All right, I just texted you.
Oh, he's back.
Ah, darn it.
I'm not on my camera now. See, what comes out of that?
Whoa.
Why'd you have to do that?
What, he had to come back?
That's an interesting headlight.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's so I need to take a better. So use the second one. I'm gonna take a better image of the bottom photo of the group.
Right.
So I just put them away. I can dig them right back out again.
Yeah, it's.
I just got all
Pinocchio.
I just got all those yesterday. So
That's hot.
right.
That's hot.
All right. Let me take a better photo of this right here.
Sam, I'm sorry for stealing your spotlight. If you
Oh
want.
no, that's fine. I can grab some popcorn.
Watch me struggle with this. Oh, nope, never mind.
Well, I'm over here figuring out how to install a gear train so I can.
Oh, there's words on the back of this. It's cut off though. What the heck?
Imagine being able to read words.
This is Mobile, Alabama, June 1930, apparently. Huh.
Wait, so do you want me to build it to how they look in these photos then?
It's not that far off.
Okay.
I mean, the builder's photo was a good starting point.
Right. But there was a lot more piping added.
Yes. A bit of it, anyways.
Especially on the front dome, I think.
Is that supposed to be 401?
Wow. Yeah.
No, it's
Yes.
it's just an engine.
Yeah, it is supposed to be 401.
Thank you.
Way to diminish my confidence in building the Lego Choo Choo, Sam.
No, I wasn't.
I'm gonna put my photos back.
Okay. These are cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I got something else in the mail today. You know, John, you know how you texted me about that one eBay auction
yeah.
and how I said I had already won something else similar?
Yeah.
I got that today in the mail.
But you're not gonna tell us what it is that you got.
It's a piece of the cab floor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh.
I was like gonna guess, like I didn't even bother sending you the link. I'm like, he's probably already bidding.
So I have 4 parts now with certificates, and then one that I got by word of mouth that was found inside the tender frame.
Glenn is slowly piecing together his own 19.
My own what?
His own 19.
My own what?
19?
I have no idea what 19 is.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna private the stream afterwards. I'm sorry.
That doesn't matter. For for all anybody else knows, I'm building 19 of something.
Well, I mean, you just got like a bunch of the parts then.
Yeah, I got a bunch of the parts that I need to build 19 of something. Yeah, that's about what I would do, John. I wish they made like a 1.5 stud tile.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I wish they made an egg tile.
Well, I mean, they do something kind of similar.
Yeah, they have that like dinosaur tooth looking thing. But I don't want to use one of those.
Oh. I know what you mean.
It just clicked for John.
I heard it click.
A lot of things take me a little time, okay?
You don't have to use one of those. I don't think I've never thought that that looks quite as good.
This or the dinosaur tooth.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
I don't even know what that piece is. It's been so long since I used LDD.
I'm still clutching on to using LDD because Studio scares me.
Don't let it scare you. Just dive in.
Okay.
Are camelbacks legal to build in Canada? That's a great question. I have no idea.
You know what, Sam? How about we get back to your locomotive since I don't know what I'm doing?
Do you think I know what I'm doing?
Well, I mean, Glenn's here. He can help you.
What do I know?
Glenn can't help me. I'm already pretty far gone.
Yeah, look at how much progress.
Well, I mean, that's good.
Yeah,
considering
I meant like since I last showed. I meant since I last showed it off. No, that actually is good progress. I thought I was gonna say since never mind. I was gonna make a joke and then the words just didn't come out. And
Hate it when that
okay,
Let's just learn words.
I need Kale to send me more wheel sets.
so would the next? Oh, sorry.
When do you mean like drivetrains?
No more wheel sets.
Oh, bearing. Yeah, those things. Like I said, things take me a minute.
Happens.
Would you say to do the cylinders next, or just kind of?
What's that?
Is there a certain next step you would say to go to, like cylinders or?
Just build out the frame.
Yeah, I would say just build out the frame.
Okay, I gotta.
Yeah,
we'll
I'd
go
do
through
the
that.
frame and cylinders, and then probably the firebox assemblies.
Okay.
Yeah, so frame and cylinders, and then just build around the motor and go from there.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It'll be weird trying to fit a minifig in that cab.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very weird trying to
Well,
fit a minifig in that cab. You're basically gonna have to like cut a notch into the boiler. Just so
well,
you
I
can
don't
fit
know.
a torso in it.
It depends whether he builds it 8 or 9 studs wide.
8.
It also depends how he builds the cab, whether he builds it like sideways, going out.
Good
Yeah,
point.
that's true. I could. I don't know. That would be even more fragile. Unless I connect. I don't know. I'm not even there yet. Yeah. So this is to the back of the boiler. I need a better photo. I'm trying to look off the in color book, and I'm not succeeding.
What shot do you need?
Just kind of more of a side view, at least.
Do any of the pictures that I sent in the group chat work, or do you want me to?
Wait. Let me check those. And just to have a real life example.
I wish we could have shows again.
Imagine registering for a show and ordering like about $100 worth of parts, and only to get the show to be canceled.
Yeah, but then you have all the parts.
But like, if you go to a show, you're probably gonna get kind of reimbursed for that, for displaying.
Good point. That is big suck.
And it's really not fun running your choo-choos around a circle in your living room.
I agree. That's what I've been doing for the past 2 months.
Yeah.
Somebody on my Facebook is building a live Steam Proto 48 Hudson, I think.
Nice.
They
I've
have
always wanted
way too much time on their hands.
to build a live steam locomotive. Never had the time though.
I don't think I care that much.
Is it the time or is it the money?
It's the brain power.
I do like a kit locomotive. Like I think AccuCraft sells like the 040 in a kit.
Yeah.
I do that.
But I think it's either, I looked into it one time, and the way they sell it is they do them in parts. Like, they give you the castings for the wheels. They don't give you the actual wheels. Like, you have to cast your own wheels.
Yeah,
And
some people are weird like that.
yeah, some
I would
people.
want to buy an AccuCraft East Broad Top number 12.
Oh, that would be sick.
What gauge though?
I'm going on AccuCraft's website. I'm gonna go window shopping.
We just forced Glenn into a new aspect of the Lego or the model train hobby.
Yeah, pretty much. Locomotives. All right, so the standard gauge. I'm just gonna read you off their offerings. And standard gauge, they have for England, they have a BR standard 5MT, which is a 460. They
Ew.
have a LNER Thompson B1.
Ew.
I don't care much for the Thompson engines. They have an Adams Radial Tank 442. They have a LNER Tornado. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
And then they have a 060T with outside cylinders. They also have I believe this is a Swiss 060, a German 210-2, a Chinese 210-2, and then they have a Australian Pacific, that green one with the kind of bullet nose looking
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then for American offerings, they have a Southern Pacific P8 Pacific, a USRA Light 282, and NNW 611. And that's just their standard gauge offerings. Now we're going to narrow gauge offerings. They have the Ruby, which is that 440 that's easy to do. That's a steam engine. They've got a 28-ton Shay. They've got a heavy O'Shea. They have a DRGW 280, two different kinds of those, a C18 and a C25.
Glenn, let me interrupt you really quickly.
I'll go for it.
Sorry.
I'm
Sam,
just enthralled.
I was waiting for.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
That's okay. I'm just.
You're appreciated. I just want to say something real quick. So, Sam, can I show you something on my screen real quick?
Yeah. No, I don't want improvements. Go ahead.
So, I think you should do something like this on the back part of number 4, like off the back wheel. Like this is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get. Okay.
And then add this piece on here, which is a 1x2 with the clip there, and then kind of build off with one of these things.
Okay.
And to that, and then yeah, I'm pretty sure you got it. If not, Glenn knows more about this. He can probably explain. I'm not okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, Glenn. Please continue.
Oh, I don't care. I'm just reading off a website. How much are these things?
A lot.
I swear they don't give prices on the website, and I don't know why.
Astor Hobby. Oh, that's the UK offerings.
Unless I just.
All right, if I'm gonna buy one of these, which one did I actually want?
Glenn, that sounds pretty serious.
Nah. I'm just looking.
Okay, why do I just see? Why is this a double? I don't want a double one.
Why do I feel like tomorrow Glenn's gonna send us a text saying,
not.
"Guys, I bought a live steam locomotive."
No, I don't have that kind of money.
Because of the Legos.
Let's see. What's the difference between these two engines? Oh, it's the number on the cab. Got it. All right, so I can get a Southern Pacific 2472, which is a Pacific butane fired on pre-order for $4,000. That's not that bad.
I know, but that's butane. There's no fun in stoking the fire and shoveling the coal and making sure the coal's all level.
Add to cart.
Glenn, you sound pretty serious.
I need some rolling stock to go with it. What do I need? Oh, they have 37 AAR boxcars. I'm getting 2 of those. You can buy them in a 6-pack. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm amazed. You can get 37 AAR boxcars, and you can get 40-foot steel reefers in 6-packs of each kind. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh.
How much are the 6-packs, and how much do they normally cost?
A single car of either type, the boxcar, the reefer, is $119. A 6-pack is $714. So doing the math, the $714 has got to be a better buy. If my calculator will work. No, it's the same. It just doesn't matter.
Seriously?
You can just buy 6 of them at once. Apparently, you don't actually save any money.
Oh.
That's dumb.
John, what's the piece called that attaches to the? I can't find it for some reason. What's the name of it?
Plate modified.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in plate modified, and I found
you gotta.
In LDD, it's called plate with shaft.
Yeah, see, I found this.
That piece right there.
Yeah.
Up, down, down.
Down 2.
That one.
There.
Up 1.
Oh, how did I not see that? Thanks. I went through it like twice. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
See, as soon as I asked, it must have appeared. It must have not been there before.
I would make that one. Stud longer.
Yeah. Wait, say that again. Sorry, I interrupted.
I would make that one stud longer.
I will do that.
There are quite a few things about Studio that I do like a lot better than LDD. Like the what's it called? The turning tool. That's a lot easier to use.
I like the digital renders.
Yes, those are amazing. Oh, and the turning collision off, because some things don't work, or they do work, but they don't work at the same time, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know either.
Am I doing this right? Yeah.
Probably.
That's how that works. Right, I should probably turn collision on. I guess that's turn collision back on. Yeah, that looks. What do you think?
That looks pretty good. Hey, that's good.
I knew that was coming.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Did you just speak another language over there?
I know a few of those words.
So, Glenn, have you been like at home during the? I'm guessing the offices are closed, or have they reopened?
They have reopened, and I have been in there for about half the week recently,
Okay.
which is not bad. I don't mind being in there.
Is it in downtown, or is it
No,
kind of?
I am.
Hello, Glenn?
My headset died.
Okay.
I'm closer to the airport.
Okay. I was just I was down that way the other day. Um, are you by the mall at Robinson?
I'm a little bit farther down, 376.
Yeah. Okay. We were just down there that last Sunday
Oh,
to
sick.
pick up my or pick up a guitar at the Guitar Center
Right
down there
on.
in Pittsburgh, and because they didn't have it in Monroeville, which is nice and convenient, but
You got to drive an extra 40 minutes.
yep, and go through traffic and all that fun stuff, and yeah, so that was my graduation gift, even though it's October, but
Wonderful.
I didn't officially walk till July, so
Well, that's good. That's awesome.
Imagine being able to play a guitar.
I haven't even. My guitar has been a 5-stringer for like 10 months. And
let
I
me guess
just,
the high E.
yep, it's exactly what it is. I haven't picked it up since. Not that I wouldn't care to play again, it's just I just don't care enough to go get strings right now.
Yeah, the school guitar was like I swear it like was like that half the time I was there.
Yeah.
I bought a new one, and a couple months later, the kid broke it. I don't know how, but he did. And
Yeah.
well, he forgot to pick like every day, and I don't understand that because you play guitar. So
Yeah.
anyway, I guess I'm just airing my grievances,
Uh,
which is another Seinfeld reference. Is so I know the cab was taken off 1187. Did they just?
I don't think there's much of a cab anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know like what was left. Is it just kind of like in a box? Like
I honestly don't think there's much of a cab left on that engine or off of that engine at that point.
yeah, there's no roof. I'm looking at it. But yeah.
There are all their parts, well, a lot of their parts for 1187 are sitting out behind their back shop towards, kind of like between the back shop and the storehouse. And a lot of them are in like boxes and like on pallets and stuff.
Hmm.
They had a crate inside a couple weeks ago, but that was just like random stuff. A lot of piping and stuff that they just took off and stuffed into a box.
Okay. Then are all the 643 pieces parts outside?
They are sitting in front of and inside of the storehouse, including the smoke box, and some of the side rods are sitting out front of the storehouse,
Nice.
which is kind of neat. And the pilot. And both of the sand dome covers. Actually, no, the entire sand domes are sitting out there. far as I'm aware. Smoke box door. Yeah, I said that, I think. Yep, a lot of stuff there. And then the tender's inside. They're actually using the tender right now to hold water from the water tower as they've been doing some minor repair work on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Because 643 can hold 26,000 gallons of water, which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
The tank, I believe, is 50,000 gallons though, but I don't think they've ever had it filled all the way up. I don't know though.
I was thinking about that tonight. I was like, I wonder. I'm guessing you guys still have like the auxiliary tenders or whatever.
We have a couple, I think. One of them used to be behind Frisco 1522.
Oh, okay.
One of them, I believe that they ran behind. I'm not sure what they ran it behind actually. It's another Vanderbilt style tender, kind of like 6325s.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
like an actual tender that they just made into like a cistern.
Okay, I think I know which one.
Yeah, I don't know where it came from though.
I swear, I want to make it out there. I want to go. I feel like I want to go because it's a 2.5 hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not saying it's not. I know it's definitely a place worth my visit. I want to go on a day that they have steam running.
You want to do a blue flag tour then?
Yeah, but it's like 2.5 hours, so I'd probably yeah.
Yeah, you'd be up at. You'd be leaving your house at 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's the main part holding me back. I'm not a morning person whatsoever.
It's worth getting up for. When Cal and I did it the first time, we left from York, and that was a 6-hour drive.
Oof.
And
Oh
yeah,
yeah, is that from the vlog or no? Wait, no, sorry.
the first Age of Steam vlog that I did.
Yeah.
Back in 2017, 3 years ago now.
I think you weren't even allowed to show footage from.
They allowed it. Actually, yeah, you're right. They didn't allow it because I didn't post any of the actual. I didn't actually post any of the tour. And then the next year that I was there, I posted most of the tour.
Yeah, I remember I spent like an hour just watching the video, part 1 and part 2. Like as soon as it came out, I was like, oh, I know I'm spending my day.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just kind of like roughing out some ideas right now. How I want to go about doing this, I guess.
Glenn, do you want the extended cold boards on your choo-choo train?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Sick. I haven't worked on the front of the tender or the inside because I haven't really found any good photos. So if you're ever back up there, could you please maybe get one or two of the front of the tender?
I'm scrolling Reddit right now, and there's a image that says, "My mom made me a pan of brownies for my birthday, and my son insisted on carrying them on the way home. Got back, and somehow they ended up with a giant footprint in them." And there's just literally like a size child 7 footprint in the middle of like a 9x9 pan of brownies. It's not even got like a shoe on. It's the actual foot. Oh my goodness. Oh man.
I'm just completely just like just roughing out some ideas, so bear with me.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
Glenn hasn't been around the club long enough
No,
to understand it.
no, he has not.
I think the last time we saw each other, well, like all three of us, was 6/11, right? Or no, John wasn't there.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, he was.
No, but were you there whenever Glenn was?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
He was showing us some cool prototype parts for
Didn't John send the photo of me being a foamer?
that.
Oh,
That
that was
was
me.
Sam.
That's right. That's right. You nerd.
Instead of
Actually,
taking a photo of 475, I took a photo of Glenn. Like that's just
that sounds creepy.
yeah, I know. And looking back, that really was.
It was funny though. You called me out.
It was like a perfect shot. Like you're right in between the Hello Dolly platform and the
Yeah,
pilot of
I'm like
475.
I'm bending over sideways. I've got my camera in my hand. Oh, it was good. It's fantastic. Man.
That was such a great event. And the centered headlight, I have to admit, is starting to grow on me.
It's starting to grow on me, but I still don't like it. Well, I do like it. It's just not as good as the old PRR headlight. Not the one that they had before, but the one before, back in the 90s and early 2000s. I like that one the best.
Yeah, the PRR one, I like that.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna send you guys something real quick.
Oh boy.
You gotta wait for it. It's great.
Wait, I gotta refresh it. Okay, there we go.
You get it?
Where did that wheel? What?
Isn't that just the best?
No, that's terrible.
Ah,
Where did that
That's
wheel
what makes
even
it
come
funny.
from?
I love that. It's extremely unfortunate, but come on. Is anybody actually still watching the stream?
2 people, and I may or may not be one of them. I don't remember.
You
Or
can't remember.
tell.
Just pull up his internet tab, and he's got the stream open twice.
That has happened before.
Are you putting polling pockets on that?
Me?
Yeah.
Or am I putting what on it?
Polling pockets.
What are those?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what that is.
It's the
We're not
circles
big
on the
brain. Sorry,
it's the
Glenn.
circles on the front of the pilot beams.
Oh,
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yep, polling pockets.
My grandfather always called them negative buffers.
I like that name more.
all right. Maybe I'll try.
I mean, if you just use those, I think that's what Glenn did for his 13.
I did, or that similar part, or I used the inverted bracket because those not inverted brackets didn't exist in black at that time.
Kale's still watching, and he's
that's
also
so
watching SNL.
See, I could be watching SNL, but you
Man, I
know,
want to watch SNL now.
I'm building a camelback.
Yeah, well, this is a man that's got his priorities straight.
I feel like that was somehow a backhand compliment because now you insulted Kale for not having his priorities straight.
Well, I mean, he's already done a bunch of trains, so
Shh, shh, shh. No, don't ever think it.
okay. Now I'm starting to feel bad.
I put the guilt in. Remember that time with the blue Comet?
Stop! You love tormenting me.
Maybe.
Hmm? Huh. Huh. Is it interfering with the... Oh, it's because
Just because everything's kind of slightly off.
I think I know the reason why the gears aren't showing up is because they're not meshed.
Yeah, but I'm wondering why.
Yeah, why the motor isn't.
Yeah, see.
Glenn, we require superior knowledge
Oh
to
man,
figure this out.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. What do you need?
Oh, that's a. I'm trying to put a plate under this, but
Yes.
it's not.
Hmm.
I have collision on, and it's not wanting to go under.
One second. Show me the side of it again.
Like that.
And you can't put a plate on that?
No, I don't know why.
It might be because like the plate below the brick there is conflicting with something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. See, it connects like that.
Well, yeah, but the
Mhm.
2x6 plate right there is conflicting with something.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just all.
you might have parts. Well, that's got to be conflicting with that 4x6 Technic box.
Mhm.
Oh, it's the gear.
Yeah, I think the gear's just throwing everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you got to move that back. Or do that, I guess.
I didn't mean to do that, but
Can I do that?
yeah, okay. So that will have to be moved back. Let me make that a 2x4 then. Wait. I don't understand how this. Doing something wrong again?
That is strange. You're like an LDU off.
What?
Oh, wait.
No, didn't work.
I have collision on. It looks.
Zoom in on the line between the plate and the brick.
There.
Now scroll backwards or pan backward. Yeah, I see what's going on. So your motor, take the motor off. Now realign the brick. Now put
Like
the motor on.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me turn collision on.
Well, it's the gear. It's the 22th gear. Your motor was defining the stud grid when it should have been the stud grid defining the motor.
Okay, so that's fine. It's just.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just your 22th gear in the middle needs to be moved forward just slightly. You can use like the arrow keys or the WASD.
This gear right here.
The other one.
The
middle gear. Move that forward on the axle just a little bit. You can pro tip. You see where it says grid up in your toolbar?
Yeah.
So drop that down. The first one is a stud movement in any direction.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a half a stud. Then the one on the right gives you a plate and height. And then the bottom one is like 1/20th of a stud.
Oh. My brain just went like.
Yeah, Studio is incredible.
So much knowledge. Just.
I usually just keep it on 1/20th of a stud.
Mm-hmm.
And then
use
WASD to move it. And then you adjust your camera angle to define which way WASD moves.
Man, things just become so much easier
kind of like
when you actually learn how to do them.
Now you can turn on collision and see when it stops conflicting. Now it's probably just going to continue conflicting because the teeth are not in alignment.
Yeah.
Or they're not meshing.
Is it possible to turn it?
Yeah, I just wouldn't worry about it. I could, you know what? I just until you start building the firebox around it, I just take the gears out. Just not worry about turning them.
Okay.
Or you just leave them there and turn collision off, so it's not annoying.
Yeah, I can just leave collision off and then check up on it every so often.
Yeah, Kel. I've been considering going to Eldra instead of Studio.
Oh my gosh, you'd be an old man.
Why?
Because Eldra is old.
How old is it? It's not that old.
It's actually pretty old. It's like, Kale, how old is Eldra? It's in the thousands, I'm pretty sure.
It's 1,000 years old.
Yeah, that's what
from the 2000s.
That's what I thought. For a second, I just had to use a thinking brain for a second. Helps if you use one of them things. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I guess maybe I'll do cylinders next. I think I got a general idea of the frame. I don't know. How does that look?
Looks like a frame to me.
And then if I put, I feel like I know I'm gonna have to go back and it's always changing. If I put a
Kelsey, get off my lawn.
There's a picture of a piece of wood, and it says, "My husband runs a sawmill, and look, he cut these today." And it looks like it's two pieces of wood that were once joined, but the way they were cut and laid side by side makes the grain in the wood look like a sad dog. And then the top reply to that picture is, "I feel like I see more of a sad pig." And then the top reply to that comment is, "Turn on your monitor." Oh man, people are funny.
I'll draw forever. Oh, wait, yeah, you already talked about that. John, do you want to show off what you're doing?
I'm just adding coal boards, but sure. Yeah, this is about what I've got. I got to
take a
work
break.
on this.
Coal boards are interesting.
Yeah, they are. The ones in my last one weren't too bad, but I gotta work on this arch thing over here, work on detailing here, and then add a little coal detail thing, right? Doodle bob, right there. And then I gotta work out this monster, which I don't.
That can be figured out.
I
just gotta take more pictures.
Yeah, okay. I always struggle with this area of a locomotive.
Or you just do it in IRL instead.
Yeah, that sounds like a better idea.
In real life.
In IRL.
Yep.
in real life.
There you go.
I was at I can talk about the Friends of the East Broad Talk reunion.
Yes.
The virtual reunion.
It's a good idea.
I submitted this to be posted on Facebook, but it hasn't been posted or approved yet by the admin. Let's see.
Oh, admins.
I wish I took a photo. There was a increase. They showed how many members it's increased by. I forget the exact number now. Darn it. As of the FUBT's treasurer accounts, the museum account, and the broker.
There he goes.
Oh no, not again. Sam?
Be gone. Stream just gonna end in 4 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the world's gonna end in a few days, so. To Sam.
The original ElDraw file format and editor is over 20 years old. There have been several newer ElDraw editors created since then. John, what are the parts that you're using to hold up those quarter round tiles?
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna do the 1x2.
Oh yeah, you don't have those things.
Yeah, because I was smart unlike Sam, and I didn't update my LBB.
Unlike Sam. Get wrecked, Sam.
Okay, well, he's a smart cookie. He didn't know.
He just updated his LBD and did the big dumb.
Well, I mean, he didn't know it was a big dumb. For me, I just don't like to update my stuff because I don't like getting used to new things.
Truth.
So
Sam just texted, I think my inner went down. I think it did too.
I don't know. That's not a good idea.
Man. Nice backhead.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I
don't think you're going to be able to get a full 7 studs on that.
Yeah, I'm not.
That'd be sick, but.
Stud on that.
Yeah. You back, Sam?
Yeah, I guess my internet just wanted to go down for a minute, I guess.
Yeah, I think it did too.
Yeah, I'd say so. I wasn't. Where did I cut off at?
You were talking about how the membership increased.
Oh wow. Okay, so you didn't. I was talking about the accounts.
I
Okay.
believe so.
So out of the treasurer's account, the museum account, and the brokerage account, they have $444,000 as of October 6th, which is pretty good, I guess.
I saw those pictures that you posted in the group chat. I'm kind of surprised that they just throw out like all the money that they have.
Well, it was. I guess that was their annual. I forget what they called their business meeting or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they just allowed. I don't know. I guess there's nothing to hide since they're friends. They want to restore the coal tipple.
Oh,
They're going to start. They're going to start phase 2 of the coal tipple, which will reopen the dump truck road and return the tipple to operation. So that's phase 2 of the project. The phase 1 was whenever they stabilized the tipple and began repairing the chutes. And the goal for phase 2 is $10,000.
Wow.
There's the storehouse, which they say is currently the most endangered building at Rock Hill. And it's going to be saved by the Woodford Brothers process, which they've been coming in for the past couple of years to stabilize the buildings. They're the ones that have done the other ones.
That's pretty rad. Somebody made a Smokey Joe in Lego that's runs on powered up in a train motor.
I was about to say, I think I saw that. But oh wait, is it Luke Triton?
It's on Brick Shelf.
Not on Brick Shelf.
No, it's not a Brick Shelf.
Because I know this one dude, Luke Triton, I think that's his name. I think he did that.
I can't remember the last thing that I've seen.
I don't think he did that one, but he did a Smokey Joe.
Yeah, I can't remember the last thing that I've seen from him.
He's got some pretty cool silver link.
Yeah,
I think
he built like the entire consist.
Yeah,
I'm just going back through Flickr.
I was already on Flickr because I was kind of stealing some ideas from your 13 for the.
Oh, how dare you?
I mean, this train is going to you, so I don't think it matters too much.
Probably not.
Unless it does.
It doesn't.
Oh, Sam's backstage. Sorry, Sam.
Oh my gosh! I just thought he was quiet this time.
Yeah, me too.
John and I were here just chatting away. Sam's
just
drifting in and out of existence on the internet.
Yeah, if I go down again, I don't know. I was in the middle of talking about the storehouse.
Again.
Okay, Sam, weren't you gonna do something for Rock Chamber?
I was in the middle of talking about the storehouse, which is going to cost $46,000 to save.
Imagine having that much money.
Big money.
The windows are below the ground level, so I mean that's kind of bad.
It could be worse.
Then they want to install security at Robertsdale and install Robertsdale roofs. They also said that they want to open up the museum, Robertsdale Museum, every weekend, and then offer handcar rides.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. They took the hoppers up there, which was pretty neat. And then Henry Posner kind of alluded to them wanting to run to the Joller branch, which is south of Robertsdale. So they would go through one tunnel. Sorry if you heard that.
Hey, who just started a lawnmower in their room?
That I live on a busy road, to say the least.
No kidding.
Sam always says that, and that's like the first time that I've actually heard anything. Like he's like, oh, we're always like mid conversation. He's like, sorry about that. I'm like, what? He's like, the car. Like I didn't hear anything. But
Well,
this is
usually
the first time
Well, usually
I've
I have
actually heard
headphones on.
anything.
Usually I have headphones on, so it doesn't pick it up, or I just keep on talking right through it.
So keep talking.
Oh yeah, they want to. So I think that would involve like restoring one of the tunnels and some helping. And he kind of basically shut down the idea of continuing to go north towards Mount Union past the clay spur where they turn around the trains, because in Mount Union they don't own the track. That's owned by the Preservation Association, which is kind of a failure. So, yeah.
Wow, way to put it bluntly.
No, people like refer to the guy who's in charge of it as he who shall not be named. So, they don't like the guy.
Well, I'm sure the guy doesn't like them.
Okay. In case you're still here, hello, military attack helicopter.
That's probably a reference to something political.
No, that is the username.
No, I mean like their username.
It's I don't know.
God bless you.
Thank you.
I forgot that it was on my screen. Sam, you want to go back to working on your?
Do I?
Yes. You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, my brain's feeling kind of fried. I feel like I want to look at reference photos of what kind of combine what you and Glenn have done with your models and kind of figure out what approach I want to take.
Okay.
So if you want to continue on 401, or yeah.
Yeah, it's 12:10. We can just like end the stream if you guys want to, or we can keep doing this.
I do not care.
I have nothing else to work on.
Okay. Okay, so I have another thing to ask Glenn. When Andy Molman makes your decals, does he like design them for you, or do you have to design them yourself?
Kale does mine.
Oh,
Yeah, Kale does all of the artwork for BMR, and Kale does all of the artwork that I have used recently.
I was watching the live video at have a good night, Corey Page.
good night.
I was watching
Good morning.
the Strasburg live stream. You know how they have the virtual rail fan. They were at Lehman Place the other day, and someone was getting married
At Lehman Place?
Yeah, they were saying their vows. I'm pretty sure on the Reading platform, the Reading of the Paradise coach. 100% serious. I saw it yesterday, and I want to laugh, but I feel like that's going to be me. So. I like how on the camelback you can still see the rust silhouette of the egg.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that photo charter next week. I'm curious to see how that turns out. The egg. Yeah, I also want to see the Plymouth, what they do with that.
Egg. They're probably just gonna, I don't know.
They also East Broadtop at the end. They also announced they're doing more passenger rides in December, so I'm probably going to go to that.
Sorry, what was that?
In December, East Broadtop's going to offer some more train rides, so I'll probably go out to that.
You gonna ride a choo-choo train?
It's not a choo-choo. It's a vroom vroom train. I don't know what sounded. I don't know how to imitate a diesel.
Rumble.
he's not wrong.
The rumbling train.
Yeah, that. And it's probably going to be open. I didn't tell my dad, but it's probably going to be open air cars. So dress warmly.
So, Glenn, when are you gonna build that CNO streamlined Hudson?
Oh my gosh.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. That's not.
Are you all done with the model, John?
I'm not happy with it. It just doesn't.
Are you not satisfied?
I am not. Yeah, I know. I know what it doesn't look right.
It can be fixed.
It could be fixed.
They came out with. I was just thinking it for the perfect piece for a for the what's the thing on the running board you were saying that's
Polling pockets.
yeah. There's like a perfect piece for that. It's the curved piece. It came in a violet color for the Harry Potter Privet Drive set.
Mm-hmm.
They used it for the couch. Pretty neat, good way to use it.
Do you want a screen share and show us?
Oh no, I don't have to pull it up. I'm just kind of talking.
Okay.
I'm just throwing ideas out there.
You're
I'm
just
putting polling pockets on
like it.
everything now.
Glenn, you're just like super detailing your locomotives.
Trying to.
Like you can see a progression through your locomotives. Like you can see the streamlined era. You can see the kind of lax where you're just learning how to build a locomotive with your like a normal locomotive with your Atlantic. Then now you've got your rivet counter era,
Yeah,
as I like to call it.
that's about right.
Yeah, when are the custom 3D printed rivets coming out through Brick Model Railroader?
I don't care about that.
Are those an actual thing?
No.
No.
Okay. I mean, I live under
You
a
got
rock,
excited
so
there.
I live under a rock, so it wouldn't surprise me if I didn't realize that.
How big is the rock?
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
It's about as big as my brain.
I think they also today alluded to restoring the boilers in the shops. Maybe I could be wrong though, but that's kind of what I was getting. Like they were hinting at it.
Uh-oh, Kale's getting ideas.
There you go. Talking about rivets is giving him ideas, apparently.
How riveting.
Custom.
Ah,
This would be my request. Custom egg number plates for Strasburg.
I think that
could be
BMR
done.
should just sell custom number plates in general. That'd be or
Yeah.
number boards. That'd be a good idea. You know.
I've got one
I
on
feel like I
13.
should invest in a 3D printer, but I wouldn't know what to do with it. Because
Oh, you need,
I took a CAD class and my teacher did nothing the whole time. So
you should just get a friend with a 3D printer.
I took
I do.
I took a intro to engineering design my sophomore year in high school, and the only thing that the teacher really did to help me was he'd give me extra credit points just by coming in early to do my work. Like he wouldn't care if I did my work, so I would just come in early, get the extra credit points, and do nothing.
I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know.
Yeah, I ended up having a 108 in that class
That is
by the
fantastic.
end of the year.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I did have fun though when I did actually do the work.
That's good. I'm yeeting gondolas to the other side of my living room.
Is that what that noise is?
Yeah. Now I have to go get it. I should turn on a locomotive to get it for me, but I don't care about that. I have so many unlettered pieces of rolling stock right now. It's disgusting.
Hey, same.
But at least he has intentions to let her know.
I have every intention to let them.
Where Mr. Arts doesn't.
Come to think of it, only one piece of rolling stock that I own actually has decals. Out of the
31.
the BMR boxcar.
Rolling stock. Missed
Yeah.
that part.
Out of the 9 pieces of rolling stock that I currently have, it's probably not a good sign, but it could be worse. You know?
You could have as many as I do.
How many is that?
A lot. More than 5.
A lot more than 5.
Several.
I feel like I did that wrong.
Yeah, it looks dumb.
Yeah. Wow, thanks. Just reaffirmed that voice in the back of my mind. Yes, I did that horribly wrong. I'm looking at the picture that
That doesn't sound like something that I would say in a serious manner. I'm just too tired to look at a photo to tell you you're wrong.
But it does look wrong.
Apparently, you're not that tired.
Probably not. I might want to do this.
I still want to build the New Hope and Ivyland Northeast caboose.
Imagine building a caboose that actually looks like a caboose.
Well, people thought whenever I had that terrible model, stand-in model number 7 a couple years ago, people thought it was a caboose pulling a caboose. Or no, it was pulling the regular train. They're like, "Why is the caboose pulling the train?" I didn't even say anything. I'm like, "Yeah, it does." But I couldn't disagree with them.
Just yeah, it does.
I couldn't disagree. They weren't wrong. It did look like a bay window caboose. You know, the cab with number 7 still at the middle. What I always forget what it's called. Middleton and Humbleston or whatever, something like that. They still have the cab there. I'm like, that would be something like fun to buy.
Sam,
and then turn it and then turn. The Railroad Museum has the thing.
oh, I know what you're talking about.
The cab simulator.
Where you can
that
shovel
would
coal.
that would be fun.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different thing, but I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, the museum's been closed all year because it's state-owned. Thanks to Mr. Wolf.
Bork. Imagine living in Pennsylvania.
Imagine living in Maryland.
Can relate.
Imagine living in a place by the B&O Railroad Museum.
Oh, it's not. It's like a 2-hour drive to Baltimore.
Holy cow, you're out there.
Yeah. Well, down there.
2-hour drive. I want to go out to Western Maryland.
Well, it's not actually.
Once they got 1309 done, but the tickets are gonna probably cost like $50 because they got to recoup their money.
Imagine having to recoup money.
That's on them.
What kind of organization has to worry about funds to operate? Like,
they said 1309 was going to be done in 2015, or was it 2016? Something like that. I don't know. I went on the shop tour in 2014, whenever 734 was still running. The good old days.
You mentioned 734. I know Kale's ears are perking up.
I know. I'm looking at the chat and I'm waiting.
Same.
Here, I'll definitely get on the chat. Kale, do you want to see 1309 in Western Maryland or C&O paint scheme?
He'll say Western Maryland. I can answer that for you.
For some reason, I just thought I could really go for like an Auntie Annie's pretzel right now.
A what?
Auntie Annie's pretzel.
Dude, why'd you have to bring that up?
I'm like kind of hungry and I want one right now.
we'll just go and get one.
Well, closest place is the mall, and that's kind of close.
Well, like, break open to the mall then. Like, it's not that difficult. Just break a law.
Well, there's not going to be a person in there just waiting for me to break in to make me the pretzel.
Well, it's called work. You gotta make it yourself. If you really want it bad enough, you're gonna muster up the brain power to figure out how to do it. right? I guess not.
Sure.
Okay.
My Wi-Fi went down. No, I'm just joking. Cal, I'm guessing you probably saw it. Western Maryland posted like a thing basically saying they're going to start fundraising for 734 soon. And then they can double head 734 and 1309 up Homesteader's Curve.
Bless you.
Which I make fun of for being a farmer, but I would go to that probably. Yeah, that would probably cost too much. Charge too much.
Just looks too chunky.
What's wrong with being chunky?
It doesn't look natural. Wait. You just set me up. Yep, definitely gonna private this stream. Okay, I think I'm done for tonight. Unless Glenn wants to talk about memes anymore.
I have nothing to talk about.
Okay.
Just been sitting here closing one social media app, opening another, scrolling through that, repeating the cycle.
Oh, sorry we're boring you.
Oh, I don't
No,
care.
I've been doing the same thing, so it just must be John.
Wow. I guess
I'd
I'm boring
rather
everyone.
I'd rather talk to my friends and do that instead of not talk to my friends and do that.
So I guess we can
I need more
end
wheel
the
sets.
stream for tonight.
End the
So
stream.
thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Kale, for sticking. We have there's a lot of people. There are 6 people watching
There's a
You
right
can't
now.
end the stream now.
right now.
There's 6 people. Wow.
You can't end it now.
I was
We
gonna make
can't
a
end
joke.
it now.
I was gonna make a joke about how like I feel like there's a show that I've seen where like people are getting out on stage and then there's like one guy in the audience and it's just Kale. With like a pennant flag and a foam finger.
Yeah, trains.
Exactly.
10 Central, 1071. That's a project. Why am I confused?
That looks good, John.
Thank you.
Pretty dope.
Yeah. Had a lot of good help.
Yeah, Sam's pretty good at that.
Moral support?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's my John impression.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so nothing else.
We can talk about.
We could talk about politics. That sounds
Live
fun.
stream.
A
Wow.
live stream about trains.
Oh my goodness.
Orange Man bad.
That's like if you're really out of content. I don't think we're out of content. We're just tired.
I mean, not entirely wrong. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll end the stream here. So thank you.
Well, we just had 3 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, not for that.
Not bad at all.
Hmm.
Huh.
Oh crap! This isn't the dock. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused. No, this isn't the dock.
I agree.
So
This is StreamYard.
I just learned that the
this
wire.
isn't a beach. This
The-
is my
Stop.
bathroom.
The
I
bridge
was going to bring
wire.
that up. I'm like, you're probably not. Oh my god.
The braided wire on my mouse wire is about the same size as flex tube, so I can clip it.
Glenn, you have wait.
I've run out of things to talk about.
Oh, Glenn, you have like a gamer setup on your PC. I've seen.
I have what looks like a gamer setup. I have a very mediocre PC.
I can just imagine Glenn inviting friends over from work. Oh, so you game? No, I just designed Lego trains.
That's pretty much what I tell people. It looks like I game hard on my PC, but I don't.
My extent of gaming is Minecraft.
I have
Yeah.
4 fans that light up. One of them I screwed up on, and it only lights up in one color because they're not compatible. And I only ever use one color setting because it looks the coolest. I have a mouse that lights up in one spot that is supposed to be wireless, but I can't use it wirelessly because the wireless connectivity sucks, so I keep it wired. And then I have a keyboard that lights up.
I have a wireless. I have an Amazon. It's an Amazon called Amazon Basics.
Yep.
I
Amazon
have
Essentials or something.
a
Those are not-
wireless one called Logitech.
Model number MG0975.
Logitech makes good stuff.
Yeah.
I might. If I can't find another Corsair mouse that I like, I probably buy a Logitech. Because I'm not happy with this one right now. I would like to use it wirelessly, but I can't. Oh well.
So you guys know how I did how I was since Glenn wasn't going to be at the train show, I had to kind of scrounge up something on how to build a Lego Choo Choo.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, but I kind of adapted that for something we did at school for RTC.
I know this story.
Yeah, I basically had to teach a hip pocket class, and basically what a hip pocket class is it's it's something done in the spur of the moment, done to correct a deficiency, and there's one more thing which I forgot that defines it.
Interesting.
But for that, I adapted the Lego train thing, and well, I was boring at it. I didn't get a whole lot of. Well, I got a whole lot of crowd reaction. It's just when I showed them a simplified diagram of a 460, they just kind of they didn't believe me that when I said it was simplified, and I can't find it now. It was just one that I found off of the internet.
I just pulled up my 460.
My 460 has that right now. Freestyling a locomotive is a pretty interesting concept. I'd like to do one correctly someday.
I feel like I'm just too much of an accuracy freak that I don't know.
I tried freestyling a 040, which I'll find that now. It turned out pretty bad.
It just ended up like 1187. You can't escape from Strasburg.
Yeah. I do want to build a couple. I think on my list is, or on my, now that I've actually started a steam locomotive, I can say that I kind of have a list.
Here it is.
There you go.
It looks.
Oh, epic! It's a saddle tank with an identity crisis.
Yeah, I used like my big
is
mistake was using no reference pictures at all.
There's an alternate universe where that exists. Oh, I love that.
And then I cheated again when I used the.
Oh, even better. It's gonna go like the wind.
And
go like the wind and pull nothing.
Yeah, of course, because it's got no weight.
I love it. It's fantastic. It looks like you took the front of the 1223 and just slapped it on there. And then you built like a box at the back. It's like, yep, that. Oh my gosh. It looks like
It's
if
like-
you
it's
like, it looks like if you stuck your arms like out to the side, then
I
dropped your
know.
elbows, like drop your forearms
It's
down,
like-
and then like started running at somebody.
It's like the final boss.
I feel like it's a. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Hold on, keep that like that. Hold on. Just keep that like that.
Gotta find like a menacing shot.
Here, I'm sharing my screen.
Corporate needs you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture.
We are very tired.
This wouldn't be funny at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Oh wow.
What happened? That happened. I can't remember. I think it was like one of our last Google Hangouts, like before we started streaming again.
Oh,
And I just started. I was on Google Photos just to find like a photo that we needed. I just got sidetracked. And I just started pulling up all my memes that I had, and we just like it was like 12 in the morning, and
Scrolling through them and just cracking up.
yeah, everything was funny to us, even if it was stupid. It was just.
And then I freestyled a caboose because I saw
I like that.
Kale's thing, and I was inspired to do something cool, and it turned out mediocre.
It turned out good. I like that.
Mediocre.
I like the black windows.
Yeah, I don't
Like the not the actual like window panes. The I
frame.
don't know.
Like the
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I guess we're at the point where I'm just scrolling through and showing off random stuff.
Pull up that 280 that you did.
Oh, the camelback?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that
Let's see
engine.
the camelback.
I cheated with this one as
No,
well.
the other one.
The other one?
Yeah, the 280. Oh, that is a 280. It just doesn't have a pilot wheel. Never mind.
Yeah, because I cheated in real life. When I went to build it, I cut off the flanges and then I just stuck it in there.
Yeah, it's nerdy.
Yeah. But it works, right?
It's good. I like it.
Thank you, thank you. I don't own this anymore. I gave it to my grandfather.
I know. I'm upset.
I mean, he has it on his desk now, so
That's good.
it's getting attention.
What did you model that after? Is it Reading something?
It was, I think it was some Reading diagrams that he found.
Got it.
And then I designed it for him.
I want to build a Reading i8. So that hits hard for me. The i8 is my favorite of their camelbacks. i8 SB. There's a brass model of it online somewhere.
Oh yeah, I was saying my list of steam locomotives before John showed his 040 there.
I search up Reading i8, and the first thing that comes up is a car.
What? Oh, it's a BMW i8 maybe.
Yeah.
I called it.
I don't know anything about cars.
Yeah,
Just
neither do I.
choo-choos.
So, back to scrolling the file. Unless you guys want to go to bed.
I will probably be off of here in 20 minutes or less.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be a good time to call it. I don't want to hang out with you, John, without Glenn here.
Okay.
All I'm doing is sitting in studio looking at my 10-wheeler.
And then I built a boat.
A boat.
It's a boat.
It's a Titanic. You're a nerd.
Build an iceberg.
It actually looks not that bad.
Yeah, it's like
building an iceberg.
pretty nice. And
Oh my god.
I'm building an iceberg.
Bam. Now move it to the other side and just drag it along.
yeah, you're on the wrong side. It was on the. It scraped the.
Yeah. Now you can recreate the movie. Just leave it like that. Do the movie.
We gotta get somewhere.
No, you don't need any more. It's big enough.
Oh, are we talking about a net?
Look at the scale, dude. That's like freaking 60 feet high.
There's the iceberg.
Yeah, do it. Just movie it up. That's exactly what it looked like.
Yep.
Oh, did you even get the angle on the bridge? That looks awesome.
Yeah.
I like it. Celine Dion plays in the background, Kale says. That looks dope. I like it.
Thanks. It looks.
Just need you to build
squished.
bigger so you can get the bow curve better.
Yeah. I think it looks a little squished.
It is a bit short,
Yeah.
but you can notice recognizable. I like it.
Got like a cartoony-ish effect.
It's like something that I would have in a bathtub.
You got the most important detail, the
skylight above the grand
staircase.
staircase. Yeah. I'm a closet Titanic nerd.
Yeah, me too.
I used to really enjoy it, but I haven't like. I used to also like the sister ship, what was it, the Britannica sunk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We watched a documentary on that, like how it's like on its side.
Mm-hmm. And it's the stern is kind of slightly separated.
Yep. I used to look up a bunch more stuff about that than I do now.
I like the Disney, but I was like, I still am. I used to be a really big Disney nerd, and I like the Disney cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
Someone built a Lego Disney. It's called the Wonder boat.
B12s.
Sorry, Sam.
No, that's okay.
The Wonder Boat.
Oh, yeah, it was just it's Lego Disney cruise ship. Yeah. Here, I can screen share. It's really neat. I think they displayed it on the real thing also.
Hey, I got it.
Oh wow.
So
Oh.
Anyway.
10-wheeler.
That was it.
That's beautiful. When are you gonna build it?
No idea.
I like how Glenn pulls out his awesome looking, perfectly scaled, accurate 10-wheeler.
Those are awesome. It's not
Then I
accurate.
pull
What are you
out
talking about?
some 6-wide British.
There's
Is
nothing.
it accurate if it doesn't exist?
Yeah, there's nothing accurate about it.
I guess it's accurate to the prototype because that is the prototype.
Yep, it is its own prototype.
Yeah.
Those are good B12s though. I built one of those. I built one of those a while ago.
B12s hit differently for me for some reason. I don't know why, but they're special.
I like those.
Yeah, something about how the SD Holdens, S69s, how long they actually existed, and all the variations that Sir Nigel Gresley put them through.
Yes, it's a nice engine.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the BR Blue.
BR Blue and Wartime Black.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I prefer apple green.
Everybody likes apple green.
Yeah. Oh well. And then there's this whole thing, which I kind of may or may not have ripped the original design from the one in the Railroad Museum, and then redid a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
Which I don't know. I don't know who did the original one. Was that Kale? Was that you Who did that
No.
one?
The one at the museum. I forget who that is. It's not Kale though.
Because I know that some of Kale's older
It is old.
locomotives, like his original K4, I believe, is in the break room in a display case. I have a picture of it. Yeah. I should build this. That's most likely Patrick. I'm not sure who that is.
No, this is Patrick.
Should have known that was coming. All right. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock. I think this is a good time to end the stream. So,
Yeah, I'm
thank you
tired.
everyone for coming out. Thank you, Glenn, for bearing with us.
Yeah, thanks for helping me start the model. Obviously,
You owe me progress updates now.
I'm not John. I will give progress updates.
Ouch.
Wow. Well, I mean,
It's too late in the stream to get called out like that.
it isn't wrong, but we just don't do it.
Oh my goodness. Going back to season 1.
Yes.
My goodness.
Well, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you, Kale, for sticking here, to the end. And yeah, good morning.
Later.